So with 2 down, Carlo Biasi, the shortstop, steps in, batting 7th, number 2. First pitch, fastball for a strike. This kid pretty good. Our video feed should be back up and running on the YouTube channel. You can watch today's ball game between the Mohegans and the Big Red. Fastball sails away 1-1. This kid looks like he's got some stamina too. He's big kid. So
yeah, he's got a when baseball players, you have the big lower half, your legs and your side.
This one's hit on the ground in the hole, off the gloves, and in the left field for a base hit. Third baseman Neal loses his hat. You can tell it's windy because it blows over to the shortstop position. And Big Red with her second hit, a 2-out single by Biasi.
Neal's just, I don't know if he's hurt. He's taking some time to get back in position.
Ethan Duggan, the 8th hit, will step in, number 4. Luke Zorni would be next. 2 down here in the top half of the second, 1-0. Morgantown on top, the OVAC 5A championship. Rest of the games, I think, there's one other game behind us, and then 3 games on Monday, weather permitting. And the first pitch.
In locations to be determined.
Yeah. Fastball up high for a ball. They're playing one game. They're playing one game at 3:30, Madonna and Frontier down at the I-470 field. 1-0 pitch. Sky down the right field line. That's going to move some people around. Only one guy got up. I couldn't believe it.
Madonna does it right. They have their prom on Thursday. They plan for it.
Well, you know who else does? Edison has theirs on Sunday. They schedule a teacher day on Monday, so the kids are off on Monday.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
That's what they should do. It's what they all should do.
Try to figure it out.
So you don't have
the tournament time's right around now.
Yeah, so you don't have all this fiasco. Curveball stays outside, 2-1.
But back in the old day, I told you this on the phone yesterday. Back in the old days, canceling a baseball game for the prom would have never happened.
No. And the 2-1. Fastball hit in the air toward left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Nice play to get over there by Patrick, the lefty, to snag that on one hop. But first and second now with 2 down.
That's a dangerous play out there by Patrick. That ball gets by him. Steubenville easily scores a run with Biasi, but good job by Patrick to stop that ball.
And again, we talk about the field. It's probably soft out there. We saw Steubenville's left fielder slip and fall. So if that ball, if all that out there is kind of soft, he's not going to get that kick to where it'll get past him.
Yeah.
So he was easily able to make that adjustment. They thought about bunting as Luke Zorni, the center fielder, steps in with 2 on and 2 out. Put it in play.
See if you get yourself on base and get back to the top of the order.
Taylor going from the stretch, gets his signal from Kurzik. And the 1-0. Hit on the ground, grabbed up by the pitcher, Taylor. He'll run over, underhand toss to Cottle. And Luke Zorni's retired 1-3. For Steubenville in the second, no runs, 2 hits, a strand a pair at the end of 1.5. It is 1-0, Morgantown.
Basil Sports Bar and Grill, winner of 3 Best of the Best awards, is located on Main Street in Weirton. You come in as a fan, you leave as a friend. Basil Sports Bar and Grill specializes in wings and burgers. You have to try their amazing selection of homemade burgers and wings. Too many delicious flavors to mention. Head on over to Basil's Sports Bar and Grill to watch your favorite sport, have a drink, and try out the amazing menu. They have something for everyone and a huge beer menu with almost unlimited varieties. Basil's Sports Bar and Grill. Go to basilsportsbar.com.
The value that Ace Optical offered me was unbeatable. I got a great pair of glasses for the price I wanted to pay. All I had to do was bring in my prescription, and I got a great deal.
No matter what your style, at Ace Optical, we've got your look.
Have you ever had one of those days where you wake up, your car won't start, and you're leaving for a family vacation tomorrow? Now what? Monday morning, running late out the door, and see your car has been hit. You leave in 4 hours for that business trip.
Bottom of the second inning. Charlie Kurzik, the catcher, is batting 6th in the order, leads it off, takes a ball. It'll be Kurzik, Gavin Cottle, Zach Owens. Next pitch skipping back to the screen.
a thunderstorm.
Jeez. Should probably put like a lower tarp there or something to keep the sound down. Next pitch, fastball is in there for a strike, 2-1.
Hey, we're trying to bring everybody into the action, Jags. We're trying to get everybody involved.
We're trying to mess up everybody's hearing. There's a foul
I
ball
love
back to
it.
the screen, and it's 2-2.
Just like the microphones that they have in the bases on Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN.
Yeah. Is that like right here, like when that happens, is that like dropping the mic?
It could be.
2-2 pitch, foul out of play, like I'm a singer. I did that one time down at the Myrtle Beach at the karaoke night at our hotel at the Coral Beach Resort. And,
I am not surprised.
I sang a song and 2-2 pitch, off speed, sails up high. So then when I got done, I said, thank you, I'll be here all week. And I spiked the microphone and went, boom. The guy goes, I don't think we're going to let that guy sing anymore.
You've never been allowed back since.
3-2 pitch, curveball in there for strike 3 call.
Yeah, good job.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Koski. He's got a pair.
Koski settled down after giving up that first run.
And that'll bring up Gavin Cottle, the first baseman, number 18, batting 7th in the order. Morgantown brought in a few people down here today. Hopefully listening in on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
We were out there passing out the papers.
Yeah, I was wondering who handed me that paper when I came in.
Billy?
No, at the when we first come in and pay.
Oh, that's
Mr. Saylor. Not Saylor. What's his name?
Bob Fellows. Yeah.
We got to pay him.
1-1 pitch. Sails up high for 2-1. 1-0 Mohegan's lead. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for Morgantown. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Big Red. Koski's next pitch. This one's hit in the air towards center field. Zorny giving chase. Now turns the other way, and he can't get it. Heading into second base is Cottle, and he'll stand up there.
Zorny just had trouble picking that one up. Made a break on it, and then turned right, and then turned left, and just couldn't really get a good beat on that one. And the wind probably had a little bit to do with that.
Yeah, I think it did. He started running back and then had to reverse and then put his glove up, but wind might have blown it off. And now Clayton Chris will go out and have a chat with Koski with a runner at second. You don't want the guy stealing your signals. So 1 out. Zach Owens, number 3, the second baseman, will step in. It'll be followed by Ethan Smith, the right fielder.
Morgantown with 3 hits, and all 3 of them have been doubles.
Yeah. So would that be double, and a triple? This one's popped in the air towards center. Zorny's got a beat on this one. Comes in and makes the catch. They will not tag and throw in. Makes it 2 outs. So hopefully Ethan Smith can strand that runner.
That's what we hope for.
At second base.
Number 15, Ethan
Smith, number 9 batter in the order. Snubble at the top of their lineup heading into the third when they come up to bat. And the first offering, swing and a miss.
Something off speed there.
Yeah, pulled the
by
trigger.
Koski.
Oh, and 1 the count. The pitch gets away from Clayton Chris, gets back to the screen, and moving over to third base is Cottle. Folks, remind you that today's ball game being brought to you by Clancy Printing, by Domino's. One call does it all. I wonder if we call right now if they'll deliver over here.
Probably.
Kind of hungry. Basil Sports Bar and Grill, J.E. Foster Funeral Homes, and Zach Coloris Foundation. Appreciate their sponsorship of today's game and Monday's game.
In support of OVAC athletics.
Yeah. 1-1 pitch, line shot, left field, base hit. So the wild pitch, in effect, probably allows Cottle to score, and Morgantown leads it 2-0.
Can't tell you how many times that you see a mistake happen, and then the mistake is compounded by something that happens positive for the other team.
And the reason why I say that he probably would not have scored because of the grass being wet and soft and the infield or outfield playing in, and that throw got back in pretty quickly. So he probably would have been on third, but 2 down. And we head back to the top of the order with Quentin Smith, who had a leadoff double and scored the first run.
Smith is pretty speedy.
Mm-hmm. And goes out to a lead of about 5 feet, and the pitch hit on the ground sharply foul. And left side, Are those pumpkin seeds?
Yes. Why, you want some?
They were.
Here, pumpkin seeds. Knock yourself out, man.
I love the salt on pumpkin seeds. Sometimes I would just, I almost picked up a bag last night.
And then you decided
that was too heavy. Pitch is down low, gets away from Chris, throw down to second base is in time. As Smith is retired 2-4 for Morgantown in the second. However, they pick up a run on 2 hits. Nobody left on base at the end of 2 complete. 2-0 Mohegans.
Look no further than Domino's in Steubenville, 740-264-5501, where you can place your order for a large 3-topping pizza, pickup only at $7.99. That's Domino's in Steubenville. And don't forget, folks, Domino's new dinner bell makes it easier than ever to call everyone to gather around their Domino's favorites. Ring it once when you place your order, and the dinner bell will automatically ring again when Domino's tracker says your order is out for delivery. Take advantage of Domino's special today. That's a large 3-topping pizza, $7.99, pickup only. Give them a call, Domino's in Steubenville, 740-264-5501.
Get your message heard by advertising with us, Ohio Valley Sports Online. Email us, ohiovalleysportsonline@gmail.com.
Looking for help with your financial needs? Deanna Ball & Company has a full staff of certified CPAs that have been serving you since 1949. No matter how big or small, get the personalized professional service and senior management involvement that you deserve. Call us today.
Scotty Mitchell will lead it off. Back to the first part in the Steubenville order here in the top of the third. Steubenville down by a pair, 2-0. First pitch is hit a little blooper, picked up by the second baseman. He throws to the pitcher and not in time. Scotty Mitchell beats out the infield flare for a hit.
Pitcher dropped the baseball at first base, but Mitchell would have been safe anyway. Good hustle by Mitchell to get down there.
Well, the first baseman, Cottle, went after that. If he stays home and lets the second baseman handle that, he would have been at first. And maybe they have a shot again.
Closer play.
Right. Dom DeFrancis steps in. Sumo with her 4th hit. Pretty decent lead out there by Mitchell. Not going. First pitch. Strike. A 1 count with Mitchell at first base. Pretty decent lead. They square around a bunt. They bunt it right in front of the home plate. Catcher grabs it, throws on to first.
Oh, man.
Just got him. He double clutched. I don't know if he was looking at it. If he thought the guy at second might have turned the corner too much, but he does throw on to first and get the out.
Sure looked like DeFrancis may have been safe down there at first base.
So 2-3 on the out. Almost coughed up my pumpkin seed.
But no argument.
Pitcher number 5.
That was close.
Koski.
Homer Martin got it right. Runner first. 1 down for Nico Koski. Reached on a fielder's choice back in the first inning. Fastball outside. Joined in the press box today by Ed Lumen, reporter extraordinaire for the Herald Star. And, of course, longtime board operator and PA announcer, Rich Blackburn. In the house. 1-0 curveball. That was wicked.
That was a nasty curveball right there.
Dang. Hello, Lumen. 1-1 count to Koski. Mitchell down at second. They look and come plateward. Curveball stays out. Nice job of framing by Kurzik, the catcher, because that was a little bit further out.
Still not enough. Koski ahead in the count.
I thought Big Jags was being down here today, but I don't know if he's here or not. And the pitch. Fastball sails away. Gets away from the catcher. Mitchell on his way to third, and he'll be there easily.
Good awareness by Mitchell to get down to third base on the pass ball.
And now
red in business.
Yeah, Koski in a good position here, 3-1. You got to throw a strike. Well, Taylor has shown the ability to throw hard, but it's not always accurate. 3-1 pitch. Fouled out of play over the left side and onto the intramural fields.
That one was just missed.
So the count goes full. The lady is leaning on a fence and causing our crowd mic to flutter.
She's trying to get pictures.
Get off the fence. 3-2 pitch. Curveball drops in nicely for strike 3.
Nothing you could do about that one.
That thing broke down and hard. That is the second strikeout, both caught looking.
Number 12, Clayton Chris.
That brings up Clayton Chris. Clayton grounded to third his first time up. Now there are 2 outs with a runner at third base. Chris trying to get the big red on the board. First offering from Taylor. Caught it on the corner for strike 1.
Our engineer says that one was a little bit outside.
The 0-1. Curveball hit in the air towards center field. Matthews drifting back a couple. He'll settle and make the catch for out number 3. So Steubenville threatens in the third, but comes up empty at the end of 2.5. Morgantown leads it 2-0.
Clancy Printing, Apparel, and Clothing is located at 263 Main Street in Wintersville. They do screen printing and embroidery, signs, and banners. Visit their showroom to see all the latest styles and custom printing. Get your logo or company slogan printed or embroidered on your shirts, hats, jackets, you name it. Clancy Printing is a perfect choice for business promotion, parties, reunions, or any special occasion. Give them a call at 275-4070 or stop by today.
Looking for a place to feed your team after the game? Look no further than Domino's in Steubenville, 740-264-5501, where you can place your order for a large 3-topping pizza, pickup only at $7.99. That's Domino's in Steubenville. And don't forget, folks, Domino's new dinner bell makes it easier than ever to call everyone to gather around their Domino's favorites. Ring it once when you place your order, and the dinner bell will automatically ring again when Domino's tracker says your order is out for delivery. Take advantage of Domino's special today. That's a large 3-topping pizza, $7.99, pickup only. Give them a call, Domino's in Steubenville, 740-264-5501.
Get your message heard by advertising with us, Ohio Valley Sports Online. Email us, ohiovalleysportsonline@gmail.com.
Well, we head now to the bottom half of the third inning. Morgantown stops the Steubenville attempt at scoring in the second, or actually in the top of the third. They lead it 2-0. 2 runs, 4 hits for Morgantown. No runs, 4 hits for Steubenville. Quentin Smith steps in. First pitch, line shot down the left field line, but foul.
Look out.
Smith was batting when, who was it? Owens, or actually when Ethan Smith was erased down at second base. So he gets the bat again.
He turned that one around pretty quickly.
Oh, 1 to count to Quentin Smith. And the pitch popped up, heading into the outfield. This could be problems. Zorni's on his way, and Zorni will make the catch in right center field for out number 1.
They had him played more toward left field. Zorni ran a long way to make that catch, almost from really in the left field gap.
Left fielder number 2, Carter Patrick.
So 1 down. Carter Patrick steps in. He popped out the shortstop his first time up back in the second inning.
Man with 2 first names.
Yeah. Devin Neal also.
Yeah.
So Carter Patrick. Pitch is popped up right side. Koski and Mitchell drift over. Mitchell will call for it, and he'll make the catch in short right field for out number 2.
Well, fly balls have sure been a challenge today. That one, Mitchell looked like he was on under and had to adjust just as he made the catch.
Well, pretty much a cloudless sky, so you have the sun to deal with and then the wind blowing from left to right. And with 2 up and 2 down here in the third, Caleb Taylor, pitcher, has an RBI double to his credit and chops one foul left side.
They make contact. I tell you what.
They're not afraid to swing the bat.
They are not.
They're 22-3. They shut out Warren Local 10-0 back on Monday to advance.
And we go back to that game last night. Was it Mr. Lumen that said that their 17-game win streak was broken last night by Ripley?
Oh, believe it or not.
Is that what it was? 3-1.
Awesome.
Ripley beat them last night. So
what is Ripley's nickname? The Ripley what? Magic? There's a line shot in the left field coming in. Going to have to play it on one hop as DeFrancis. He thought about it as he came in, but then realized he couldn't get there and held off. And it's a 2-out single for Taylor.
Yeah, he was in between hops there. That one got to DeFrancis pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Third baseman, number 25.
Morgantown's coach is big, dude. Good scenery. First pitch, fastball, down low, 1-0.
The Vikings. The Ripley Vikings.
Speaking of Vikings, third episode of Game of Thrones on tomorrow night. This one's knifed in the left center field for a base hit on the inside-out swing from Devin Neal. That's his first hit. Now back-to-back singles with 2 outs, with runners at first and second.
Neal waited on that one, fought it off, just kind of knifed it into left field.
Center fielder, number 20, Colton Matthews.
Give a shout out to my man TG, Tommy Gardner. Just retired a few months ago from Sherman-Williams.
Oh, he's retired now, huh?
Yes, I guess I can't ask Sherman-Williams. First pitch, fastball in for a strike. Colton Matthews, strikeout victim back in the first inning.
You can't ask, sure. Tell you what, you got it all.
The 0-1. Curveball popped up. Headed towards second. Mitchell chasing after. This is trouble. And in center field, Zorni makes a great catch. Took the glove all the way down to the ground. Didn't dive, just kind of buckled under and makes the catch for out number 3.
Yeah, good job by Zorni. He had to go back and chase his hat, but that's going to do it here in the third inning.
Yeah, for Morgantown. No runs, 2 hits, a stranded pair at the end of 3 complete. They lead it 2-0.
The Zach Colaris Foundation is a proud sponsor of this OVAC championship game. The Zach Colaris Foundation is dedicated to improving the lives of local children through fundraising and community events. The largest event held every year for the past 3 years has been the Zach Colaris Foundation Golf Outing, which is usually late summer. Do not miss this event this year. It's fun. You meet local legends as well as national athletes. And most importantly, you help the foundation raise the fund for its cause. Recent donations went to the Jefferson County All-Star Basketball Team, the Jefferson County Drug Task Force. The Zach Colaris Foundation is thrilled to bring you this OVAC championship game.
With over 25 years of security experience, Buckeye Security and Investigations LLC is who you need to turn to for all of your security needs, offering security guard services, private investigations, and low-cost cellular monitoring, along with state-of-the-art IP cameras and recorders with remote view applications. Buckeye Security and Investigations LLC can serve all of your security camera and access control needs. Buckeye Security Investigations LLC is a locally owned and operated company. Contact Buckeye Security and Investigations LLC at 740-264-5904 today.
Now we go to the top half of the 4th inning. 2-0 Morgantown lead. Jim Huggins, Ryan Nolan, Dan Vogel as Quinn McCoy will step in. Grounded out the second, first time up, takes the ball. Folks, today's game being brought to you by Clancy Printing, Domino's Pizza, Basil Sports Bar and Grill, J.E. Foster Funeral Homes, and Zach Colaris Foundation. Into the wind and a pitch hit on the ground toward first. Gobbled up there. It'll throw on to the pitcher, and Quinn McCoy is retired Caudle to Taylor, 3-1.
That's how the first inning, the last inning started, but the last inning ended up in an infield hit. That time McCoy was
Right fielder,
thrown out at first.
Hayden Savage.
So 1 up and 1 down for Hayden Savage. Flew out to center field his first time up. Fastball outside corner, strike 1.
On a great diving catch by the center fielder Matthews.
Yeah. Home plate umpires giving them a fairly generous strike zone, but if you're going to do it for both teams and do it consistently, then you got to be ready for it. 0-1. Curveball knifes in there for a strike.
Wow.
He's getting a big break on that deuce.
Boy, it just snaps right off.
He just dropped that deuce right in the mitt. The 0-2. Fastball flicked out of play. Uh-oh. Just got a vehicle over there. I'm glad I don't park over there.
That one sounded like it hit twice. Jags 1.
Not mine. Mine's back here by the building.
Yeah, we parked back there by the building too.
Wind really picking up, blowing from left to right. 0-2 pitch. Curveball way outside. I don't know, Hayden Savage, did he go? No.
He thought he went. He was going to go down to first base. Well, I don't know. I don't know what that one is.
One and 2 to count now to Savage with 1 out here in the top half of the 4th inning.
Savage called himself out.
Yeah, I don't know what he was actually doing there. 1-2 pitch. Curveball line shot in the center field coming in and making the catch as Matthews made it look easy. One-handed grab chest high for out number 2.
Savage has hit the ball hard twice and right on the button both times to center field.
Pretzels seem to be a big thing today.
Pretzels are a big hit.
Pretzels are too dry for me. There's a ground ball, and it's gobbled up at third by Neal. Throws on to first. And Carlo Biasi is retired 5-3 for Steubenville. 3 up and 3 down here in the top half of the 4th inning at the end of 3.5. Morgantown still leads it 2-0.
The J.E. Foster Funeral Home has been proudly serving the communities of Toronto and Smithfield and all of Jefferson County for over 30 years. They are a family-owned funeral home, and they offer funeral and cremation services tailored to meet your needs, and they do so with professionalism, compassion, dignity, and respect. Jeff and Jay Foster would like to wish the best of luck to Toronto Red Knights and all of the teams up and down the Ohio Valley. If you or someone you know would like more information on how their family can help you guide your family in this time of need, please visit their website, www.jefosterfh.com. That is www.jefosterfh.com. Their motto, our emphasis on family carries over to yours. J.E. Foster Funeral Home, a proud sponsor of the Coaches Show.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
Well, we head to the bottom half of the 4th inning here at the OVAC 5A Championship, Steubenville and Morgantown. Morgantown, the number 1 seed, Big Red, number 3 seed. And it leads it by the score of 2-0 here in the bottom of the 4th as Charlie Kurzik, the catcher, steps in. Strikeout victim back in the 2nd inning. And he takes a fastball up and away for ball 1. Next offering, foul out of play over the right side.
Got another car.
Ooh, didn't hear anything at the time.
Engineer extraordinaire. He's checking it out, making sure that all the cars are safe.
The natural. Put a fastball down the dirt, 2-1.
The natural. Dan, the natural Vogel.
2-1 count. Stays inside, 3-1.
Who plays tomorrow?
Go ahead. Softball tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe. Popped up, right side. First baseman Quinn McCoy makes the catch.
It might now.
Got some duct tape.
First
Good.
baseman, number 18.
All right, one out.
Gavin Cottle.
You can hear the wind going through our crowd mic. The fastball sails inside for ball one to Gavin Cottle, the first baseman. Doubled and scored back in the second. This one in the center field. Zorni's out there, keeps drifting back, and it hits off his glove. On his way to second. And getting in there, the throw gets away from the cutoff. They're going to throw over to third base, not in time. And all the way down to third base is Cottle.
Cottle took off from second base before he even knew that the throw was going to get away.
So the first Steubenville error, which allows Cottle to go all the way to third.
Second baseman, Zach Owen.
So Zach Owen steps in. Chance to bring a guy in with a runner at third base now with one out. So Steubenville will pinch at third as Duggan, even with the bag. Kowski needs an out here in the pitch. Foul back to the screen again.
Strikeout would be nice.
Mm-hmm. Tim Lincecum? Oh, to the count. Zach Owens, the number 8 hitter. Takes a pitch up high. He'll be followed by Ethan Smith. And Ethan Smith has an RBI single earlier in the game.
Koski with an opportunity to see if he can get him to chase something here.
1-2 the count. And the pitch. Down low.
Close.
Today at 3:30, if you want to switch over to our broadcast partners, WKKX AM 1600, it'll be Frontier and Weird Madonna girls softball action. The single 1A final. That pitch sails outside to Owen, and now 3-2 count.
Clayton Chris steps out to the mound to have a conversation with his pitcher.
Kowski might be trying a little bit harder. Try and get this out, so he wants to calm him down. But if he puts him on, they set up a conventional double play possibility. 3-2 pitch. In there, strike 3 called. Strikeout number 3 for Kowski. Second one by the call-out variety. 2 down.
It's a good job. Koski bared down in a 3-2 count with a man on third base in a critical one-out situation and gets a strikeout. Now it kind of frees things up to just make a play defensively, hopefully.
The foul ball back to the screen. I'm surprised that Owen took that. As much as these guys swing the bat.
And they swing it a lot.
What's Danville back here? Getting redressed?
I'm not real sure. I don't want to turn around just in case.
The 0-1 pitch in there for a strike to Ethan Smith. He's behind 0-2. Two outs, one on. You mentioned how it'd be nice to get a strikeout, and Kowski got that of Owens. See if he can get another one. 0-2 pitch. Flick foul out of play.
Just stayed alive.
How'd
I know that was coming?
You realize this year is 40 years since Greece?
Really?
Saw something on MSN yesterday. 0-2 pitch. Look out. Inside 1-2.
Just brushed him off the plate a hair.
Mm-hmm. Little movement. So to count at 1-2, Kowski delivers. Fouled down the third base side.
See a lot of people out there in shorts today. I don't know. I mean, it's a nice day and it's sunny, but
just because it's sunny,
it's not a shorts day.
Doesn't make it warm.
About mid-50s.
Yeah, and get people with hoodies and all bundled up, and
look over there. There's guys with shorts on.
Yeah. 1-2, the pitch. Up high, 2-2. Who's leaning on the fence?
There's little kids running their hands against the fence down there.
Here's the pitch. Foul back to the screen again. Boy, that field mic is getting a lot of action. Product placement.
That's it. Speaking of product placement, today's championship game brought to you by Clancy Printing, Domino's Pizza, Basil's Sports Bar and Grill, J.E. Foster Funeral Homes, and the Zach Caloris Foundation.
Nice.
Yeah,
we appreciate every single one of those people. This one's knife foul down third again.
Look
third
out,
base
coach.
got to do the old 1-2 step.
Ole.
Like he was doing the electric slide to get out of there. How come you didn't bring 2 bags?
I'm done. You can finish them.
Wrong thing to say.
Well,
Just
I know
keep
that.
over there out of arm's reach for the moment. And the pitch sails up high, full count.
After several balls being fouled off, now Koski has raised his pitch count to the batter here.
Ethan Smith has been up there for a while.
That's what I'm saying. He's been there for a long time.
3-2 count with 2 outs and a runner at third, and the offering. Fouled out a play over the right side again. He went down to get that one.
Battle, battle, battle. Classic pitcher hitter battle right now.
Yeah.
Walk really doesn't hurt much, but you don't want to do that.
3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Tagged him out after the drop. Back-to-back strikeouts for Koski with a runner at third base. Strands that guy from Morgantown in the fourth. No runs on no hits. They strand 1 at the end of 4 complete. Still 2-0 Mohegans.
Basil's Sports Bar and Grill, winner of 3 Best of the Best awards, is located on Main Street in Weirton. You come in as a fan, you leave as a friend. Basil's Sports Bar and Grill specializes in wings and burgers. You have to try their amazing selection of homemade burgers and wings. Too many delicious flavors to mention. Head on over to Basil's Sports Bar and Grill to watch your favorite sport, have a drink, and try out the amazing menu. They have something for everyone and a huge beer menu with almost unlimited varieties. Basil's Sports Bar and Grill. Go to basilsportsbar.com.
This broadcast is proudly sponsored by Basil's Sports Bar and Grill, Domino's Pizza, the J.E. Foster Funeral Homes, Zach Calaris Foundation, and Clancy Printing of Wintersville. Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to sincerely thank these sponsors so we can bring you this championship game broadcast, and we urge you to thank them too by visiting them soon.
Third baseman.
On top of the 5th inning for Steubenville. It'll be 8-9-1. Duggan hits a ground ball towards short. Gobbled up there by Smith. Strong throw over, and they get him by a step or so.
1 pitch, 1 out. That sure helps the cause for the Mohegans.
Should have kept track of that last at bat for Ethan Smith to see how many pitches Koski sent him. He fouled off a bunch of them.
Several.
Luke Zorni up now, grounded out to the pitcher first time up. Pops this one left side, giving chase to several players, and they dropped it. Saved everywhere, and on his way to second is Zorni. And they have to rush over to cover third base. There are 3 guys out there. I don't want it. You take it. I'll call it. Nobody gets it.
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting, the old Alphonse Gaston kind of deal. The ball fell right in the Bermuda Triangle. I think one of them lost it. The other one called him off. And
it could be the break that Steubenville needs here with the bloop double.
Could be Scotty Mitchell back to the top of the order. Get it going here for the Red.
I don't think you want to give up the out here with a bunt because this late in the game now in the 5th inning, you need runners, and he can score on a hit from there. Big Jags has entered the building. And so Taylor will go from the stretch. A timeout called. Runner at second is Zorni. As we head to the top of the order, Scotty Mitchell. And the pitch. Foul out a play over the right side. 1 on, 1 out. Oh, 1 count.
Now things have slowed down tremendously with a runner on base.
Taylor's offering. Look out. Almost hit him. It almost became a strike.
Big breaking ball that.
Yeah, I broke a ton.
It sure did.
So Mitchell with a 1-1 count now.
Papers are flying.
And the pitch. Squares the bunt, bunted through it for a strike.
Now you put yourself in a hole, ball and 2 strikes.
Got to swing now.
Give the pitcher the advantage. Something you talked about, whether you want to give up the out to advance the runner to the third.
I don't think you do. I mean, you need base runners. And the pitch, curveball inside, 2-2.
Man, that's got to be a hard one to lay off because it looks like it's there, and then all of a sudden it's dropping off the table.
Two count from the stretch and the pitch. Another curve sails away. Now, count goes 3-2.
Mitchell's worked himself into a more positive hitter's position now. Pitcher has to deliver something that has to be around the plate, obviously.
3-2 pitch. Fastball. Strike 3 called right down the pipe.
That situation, you got to think fastball and adjust to the curve, and Mitchell just stood there and watched that one go right by him.
Second time he's been caught on strikes. Third strikeout altogether for Taylor, now with 2 outs and a runner at second base. Dom DeFrancis singled and was thrown out by the catcher. In there for a strike, 0-1.
2 pretty good pitchers' performances so far here in this ball game. Big Red's given up 2, but Koski's done a great job. And on the other side, Taylor's done a phenomenal job.
Curveball stays up high, 1-1. Cameron Dragons have arrived. Speaking of dragons, Game of Thrones tomorrow night. There's a pitch chopped toward third. And it goes under the glove of Neal. They'll wave the runner home, and he will score easily, and it's a 2-1 game. Nice. Neal had gotten down several times, but he didn't get down there.
I think he was looking for a hop. He just didn't look the ball into his glove.
Wow.
I saw him make a really good play on a short hopper the last time and made an easy play to first base. And this one just went right underneath his glove. And really big advantage now. Nico Koski up with a chance to help his own cause.
So DeFrancis reaches on the error. He's at first. Let's see if they decide to set the wheels in motion here with 2 down. Not a big lead. And the first pitch to Koski's in there for a strike. I'd have to think about taking an attempt to steal here. Runs are at a premium, and you're only at first with your number 3 hitter up.
Yeah, I mean, if he's thrown out, I mean, you'll start the inning with your 3 hitter again. Right. But
the 0-1. Curveball hit towards short and gloved over there by Smith on the sinking line drive to end the inning for Steubenville in the 5th inning. 1 run on 1 hit. They strand 1 at the end of 4.5. Still 2-1 Morgantown.
This internet broadcast is being brought to you by the AT&T Wireless High-Speed Data Network. It's 4G LTE, the fastest data network. Soon, 5G. Home wireless data is also available. See us at AT&T on Sunset.
Looking for a place to feed your team after the game? Look no further than Domino's in Steubenville, 740-264-5501, where you can place your order for a large 3-topping pizza, pickup only at $7.99. That's Domino's in Steubenville. And don't forget, folks, Domino's new dinner bell makes it easier than ever to call everyone to gather around their Domino's favorites. Ring it once when you place your order, and the dinner bell will automatically ring again when Domino's tracker says your order is out for delivery. Take advantage of Domino's special today. That's a large 3-topping pizza, $7.99, pickup only. Give them a call, Domino's in Steubenville, 740-264-5501.
Want to become a proud sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you.
Bottom half of the fifth inning, 2-1 Morgantown. Squaring a bunt, popping it up, grabbing it on one bounce, throw over to first, and it's not in time. As the leadoff hitter, Quentin Smith gets a bunt single to lead off the bottom of the fifth inning.
Talked about Smith's speed, and I think he just kind of crossed him up there.
They called the 50-50 drawing, and Tom Bosick, helping out the OVAC, again fails to call our number. Shut me out down in OUE back in basketball. Yeah, I check your number. It's probably right there.
He's probably got it. Who?
He's all bundled up. You expect it might be him. Might want to help him out instead of making him walk all the way up here. Yeah. He's bundled up like Nanook from the north. There's a pitch. They try to bunt, and that's down low for ball one to Carter Patrick, who has popped out twice.
Well, they found their winner.
Well, that guy, he can use that money to buy a lighter coat. He's bundled up good. 2-0 count to Carter Patrick. Swing, chopped foul.
And now you talk about the runner taking off from first base. This is a good count to run on. And with the speedy Smith down there, it could get Morgantown in position with a man on second and no outs.
Smith has been on for the second time in 3 at-bats. Square to bunt again. They drag it.
Foul ball.
Pick it up. Going to be a foul ball. He was bunting for a hit.
The winner of the 50-50 drawing, Richard Chips.
Gives a walk-off wave as he goes. Goodbye, Mr. Chips.
Gives the walk-off wave as he's going out of sight.
And now timeout called by the third base coach of the Mohegans to talk to Carter Patrick, who has a 2-2 count now.
Folks, you're listening to OVAC Championship Baseball on Ohio Valley Sports Online, brought to you by Clancy Printing, Domino's Pizza, Basil's Sports Bar and Grill, J.E. Foster Funeral Homes, and the Zach Caloris Foundation.
2-2 count. The leadoff hitter Smith down at first base here in the bottom half of the fifth inning, a 2-1 Morgantown lead. Wind blowing out straightaway center field for the moment. And a pitch hit on the ground, and that's going to be trouble. And in the hole for a base hit. Turning around second and heading to third is Smith. The throw will come into second base. Runners at the corners now for the Mohegans and nobody out. Good piece of hitting there. That'll bring up Caleb Taylor, the pitcher, who was 2 for 2 with an RBI.
It's against Smith with a no-doubter. He just kind of saw the ball on the ground and kept moving.
And a timeout call by Steubenville as Freddie Hetherington makes his way out to the mound. We'll take it with him. We'll be back after these words.
Clancy Printing, Apparel, and Clothing is located at 263 Main Street in Wintersville. They do screen printing and embroidery, signs, and banners. Visit their showroom to see all the latest styles and custom printing. Get your logo or company slogan printed or embroidered on your shirts, hats, jackets, you name it. Clancy Printing is a perfect choice for business promotion, parties, reunions, or any special occasion. Give them a call at 275-4070 or stop by today.
After the mound visit, Caleb Taylor steps in. Runners on first and third with nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth. Koski could use a strikeout here and then a double play to end it. And the first pitch, curve in for a strike. Taylor doubled in a run in the first inning, singled and advanced to second and was stranded there in the third.
Yeah, Koski's kind of lived on the edge in many of these innings and gotten himself out of some jams.
This one's foul back to the top of the screen. I thought it was going to miss us, but it didn't.
stirrups. Dan's loving that. A few of the Morgantown players with the stirrups on. According to our engineer extraordinaire, those are the fastest guys on the team. Because you can't run in pajama pants.
0-2, swing and a miss on a big cut by Taylor, and Koski gets the strikeout that he needs. Strikeout number 5 for the lefty. One thing Koski has not done today.
Now batting.
Issued a walk.
Neal.
5 strikeouts, no walks. That's pretty good into the 5th inning.
Hey, he's pitched a whale of a ball game.
Curveball stays inside. To Neal, the big lefty.
Well, he is a big kid.
He is. Whew. Playing third base. From the stretch, they throw over to first base. He's a senior.
He's a senior, and they have him listed as an outfielder.
They got a lot of guys on that team. They got 25 guys on there, don't they? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, they go right up the number.
It doesn't skip a number. 25-man roster. It's like the major leagues.
Yeah. Down low, 2-0. For the cleanup hitter.
The Dodgers took care of the Pirates last night in a big way.
And Cody Bellinger went deep again. 2-0 offering. This is hammered. Absolutely hammered to right field. And this ball is gone. A 3-run homer by Devin Neal has given Morgantown a 5-1 lead.
A pretty decent bat flip there. I mean, if you're rating those, as he stood there and watched it go.
That is a dagger.
That was hit a long way, man.
Yeah, right fielder Savage went back and then stopped and looked up and couldn't even find it because it was way behind him. So a 3-run blast by Neal sends it to 5-1 after Steubenville had scored 1 in the top of the 5th to cut that lead in half, and all the momentum just went right out the window.
Yep, that's a needle in the balloon right there.
1 out now here. That'll bring up Colton Matthews, who was struck out and flied out, and knifes this one foul down the right side.
Haven't seen many home runs this year. I don't know if we've seen any this year.
Oh, that wind definitely was
a helper, but I don't know if that would have mattered.
Deep fly to left field over there, and making the catch for out number 2 is DeFrancis.
That one would have been out of most parks.
The furthest home run I've ever seen here was a couple of years ago in an OVAC game I was calling with John Saunders for the NFHS network. And a kid from Lindsley, big kid, put it over the scoreboard.
That's a bomb.
And that ball was hammered. The left fielder didn't even move. 2 down for Kurzik, the catcher. Takes ball 1. Kurzik is struck out, popped out.
I saw a guy by the name of Mike Messina along this one over.
Mike Messina, pitcher, not as a hitter. 1-0. This is fisted toward first base, and it's foul. One and 1 to count. Kurzik. Koski from the stretch and delivers down low.
Pumpkin seeds delivered.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Dano's hit some bombs like that. That's why we call him Dinger, the natural, whatever else he wants to be called.
Dinger Dan.
That one's filed back directly over our heads. Evens the count at 2-2.
Good to the last seed.
Here in the top of the 6th inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th.
And the pitch popped up right side. Moving over is Mitchell, and the short grass will make the catch for out number 3. But for Morgantown, here in the 5th, they pick up 3 runs. On 3 hits. Nobody left on base at the end of 5. Morgantown leads at 5-1.
The J.E. Foster Funeral Home has been proudly serving the communities of Toronto and Smithfield and all of Jefferson County for over 30 years. They are a family-owned funeral home, and they offer funeral and cremation services tailored to meet your needs and they do so with professionalism, compassion, dignity, and respect. Jeff and Jay Foster would like to wish the best of luck to Toronto Red Knights and all of the teams up and down the Ohio Valley. If you or someone you know would like more information on how their family can help you guide your family in this time of need, please visit their website, www.jefosterfh.com. That is www.jefosterfh.com. Their motto, our emphasis on family carries over to yours. J.E. Foster Funeral Home, a proud sponsor of the Coaches Show.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, the sports authority. Check out the out-of-town scoreboard at ohiovalleysportsonline.com. Sponsored by Peterson Financial and Steubenville Bakery. Get your message heard by advertising with us, Ohio Valley Sports Online. Email us, ohiovalleysportsonline@gmail.com.
The value that Ace Optical offered me was unbeatable. I got a great pair of glasses for the price I wanted to pay. All I had to do was bring in my prescription, and I got a great deal.
No matter what your style, at Ace Optical, we've got your look.
Top of the sixth inning for the Red. Middle of the order, Chris, McCoy, and Savage, 4, 5, and 6. And Steubenville had cut the lead to 1 in half, 2-1, but a big 3-run homer by Neal in the bottom half of the fifth has extended Morgantown's lead now to 5-1.
And I think this is only, the third time that we've seen Clayton Chris at the plate today?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here in the sixth inning, Steubenville with 5 hits. Chris chops this one and hit himself in the face or something there.
It sure did. I've never seen that.
Hit off the plate.
Right back up into his face.
And coming in will be Sam Patera. Trainer, and you just got to try and fight that off. But he took a shot, hit off the plate, and as he started running, it came right back up and hit him in the I don't know
if it hit him in the mouth, the nose,
or what. Oh, timeout.
Hate to see that.
Injury timeout. We'll be back after these messages.
Now is the time of year to clean your home, so call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today. It's a toll-free call, 866-276-1418. 866-276-1418. It's carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, oriental rugs, pet odors. It's all done by trained and certified staff, too. Get your home clean with Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration. Call now, 866-276-1418.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
The Zach Kalaris Foundation is a proud sponsor of this OVAC championship game. The Zach Kalaris Foundation is dedicated to improving the lives of local children through fundraising and community events. The largest event held every year for the past 3 years has been the Zach Kalaris Foundation Golf Outing, which is usually late summer. Do not miss this event this year. It's fun. You meet local legends.
So Clayton Chris, to the advice of his trainer and everybody, is being taken out of the ball game. And Sutton will hit for Steubenville for Chris. The pitch is hit towards second, low liner. Snagged up there by Owens for out number 1.
Yeah, that's a very it's an odd situation. The ball just hit, like we said, it just hit right off the plate and hit him. Like they were attending to his eye.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything's okay.
And I tell you what a nice job of sportsmanship by Morgantown. This first pitch fouled out of play. Third baseman Neal, pitcher Taylor, and catcher Kurzik all coming over there to,
check them out and offer their condolences.
Right, give them a pat on the back end, and it's good. You show compassion for your opponent to see if they're okay. You never want to see anybody get hurt.
No question.
The 0-1 pitch. This one's lined down to first and past. First baseman Cottle for a base hit for Quinn McCoy. So 1 on, 1 out. That'll bring up
Now batting, the
Hayden
right
Savage.
fielder, number 24, Hayden Savage.
Hayden Savage has a little pop in his bat. We've seen him twice hit it real hard to center field. So I'd like to see him get on base and get an opportunity to move McCoy around the bases.
From the stretch in the first pitch. This one's hit on the ground towards short. Smith on the second for one, on the first, and a scoop, but Hayden Savage able to beat it out.
It was a one-hopper over there to first base. Pretty decent turn. Shortstop made a good play, and second baseman Owens one-hopped it over there to first base. Pretty close play.
So Savage takes over first on the fielder's choice. And Biasi will step in, singled and grounded out. Top half of the sixth inning. 5-1 lead for Morgantown in the first pitch. Down low for a ball to Biasi.
Morgantown with 5 runs, 9 hits, and an error, and Steubenville with 1 run and 6 hits and an error.
Wind blowing again from left to right. This one's hit in the air toward left field, giving chase, and he's not going to get this one. A late start for Patrick. Coming around to third is Savage. They're going to wave him. The throw comes into the third baseman. They throw home to the catcher, and they will tag out Hayden Savage. For the third out of the inning. For Steubenville in the sixth, no runs on 2 hits. They strand 1 at the end of 5.5. 5-1 Morgantown.
Clancy Printing, Apparel, and Clothing is located at 263 Main Street in Wintersville. They do screen printing and embroidery, signs, and banners. Visit their showroom to see all the latest styles and custom printing. Get your logo or company slogan printed or embroidered on your shirts, hats, jackets, you name it. Clancy Printing is a perfect choice for business promotion, parties, reunions, or any special occasion. Give them a call at 275-4070 or stop by today. If you love to drive and enjoy helping people, then join the team at Transmart USA. Drivers are needed for basic transportation to doctor's appointments, shopping, the airport, lab deliveries, ride for loved ones between home and nursing facilities. They'll drive as far as Columbus and Cleveland. Transmart USA has wheelchair accessible vehicles. Contact Transmart today, 866-693-6900. A valid driver's license obviously required. And if you love to help people, Transmart USA has a driving position for you. Call them today, 866-693-6900, or look them up on Facebook, Transmart USA.
Bottom half of inning number 6. Steubenville quelled in their attempt there in the top half of the 6th of scoring. Here's a ground ball to short, backhanded over by Biasi. The throw over, and Quinn McCoy with a nice scoop to get the out.
Good play by Biasi.
Yeah, good play by Quinn McCoy, too.
Yeah, both of them. Biasi went deep in the hole, made the play.
As Gavin Cottle will step in.
Pitch hitting for Morgantown, number 1, Quincy Thornton.
There's some talk back here in the press box about your use of the English language and how impressive it is.
I was an English minor at The Ohio University for 4 years. If I'd stayed 1 more year, I could have got my degree in English, but I didn't want to keep racking up them financial bills.
At The Ohio University.
Right. Is this was
Quincy Thornton?
Yeah, but I think I'm messed up in my banner. There's one lifted in the air toward left field. Moving it is DeFrancis. Okay, is that what it was? All right. So it was, this guy grounded out to short.
Well, Thornton flies to left, and
that's what I'm missing.
Now batting.
Okay.
Right
2
fielder,
quick
number
outs for
15, Ethan Smith.
Morgantown. Brings up 15, Ethan Smith.
Ethan Smith, a RBI single in the first or second inning, strikeout in the fourth. Nick Gukowski has 4 strikeouts. If I check that, 5 strikeouts for Steubenville. 0 walks. Gave up a big 3-run homer in the bottom half of the 5th inning. There's a curveball, drops too high. be back on the air Monday. OVAC 2A final. We'll get you all that information on our Facebook page. Yep. There's a swing and a foul tip. It'll either be here or in Toronto. Yeah,
they have
down on the
lights.
bottom field. I played baseball on the bottom field of Bellevue. Played Stimulus Catholic Central. I wiped out Steve Frankhauser on a ground out. Forced play at second base. I wiped him out, and we got a run out of it about it because he was a friend. But it wasn't dirty. I just went in. 1-2 pitch, fouled on the left side.
They're nothing better than the Jags Huggins baseball stories.
He came out of the game. He had to come out.
Did he?
We talked to him after. Yeah, because a lot of my friends in my neighborhood went to Catholic Central back then, back in the late 70s, and so we had a good rapport. 1-2 pitch, sails outside, 2-2. 2 outs here in the home half of the 6th inning. It'll be last chance time for Big Red coming up. Koski kicks in the 2-2. Strike 3, swinging. Strikeout number 6 for the left-hander for Morgantown in the home half of the 6th. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. At the end of 6 complete, Morgantown 5, Steubenville 1.
Morgantown 5, Big Red 1.
Basil Sports Bar and Grill, winner of 3 Best of the Best awards, is located on Main Street in Weirton. You come in as a fan, you leave as a friend. Basil Sports Bar and Grill specializes in wings and burgers. You have to try their amazing selection of homemade burgers and wings. Too many delicious flavors to mention. Head on over to Basil's Sports Bar and Grill to watch your favorite sport, have a drink, and try out the amazing menu. They have something for everyone and a huge beer menu with almost unlimited varieties. Basil's Sports Bar and Grill. Go to basilsportsbar.com.
Looking for a place to feed your team after the game? Look no further than Domino's in Steubenville, 740-264-5501. Order for a large 3-topping pizza, pickup only at $7.99. That's Domino's in Steubenville. And don't forget, folks, Domino's new dinner bell makes it easier than ever to call everyone to gather around their Domino's favorites. Ring it once when you place your order, and the dinner bell will automatically ring again when Domino's tracker says your order is out for delivery. Take advantage of Domino's special today. That's a large 3-topping pizza, $7.99, pickup only. Give them a call, Domino's in Steubenville, 740-264-5501.
As we head to the bottom half, or top half, of the 7th inning, leading it off is Ethan Duggan, and he rifles one into right field for a base hit. So the leadoff runner is on for Steubenville. They need 4 to tie.
Now batting
5 to go ahead.
Number 7.
That'll bring up Luke Zorney.
It's a good way to get it started.
Doubled back in the 5th inning and scored the only Steubenville run. And the first pitch sails outside for a ball.
So now you have to just be patient.
Lisa Chris, Clayton's mother down there, saw her before the game. I think she went over and checked on her boy, see how he was doing. The 1-0 offering up high.
Clayton's going to go to prom tonight with a black eye.
How about that, huh?
No.
Yeah, he'll go to prom with a
shiner.
Yeah, corset and a bag of ice. Fastball tails inside, and all of a sudden, 3-0.
Big steak over your eye.
Tough kid. Got to meet his grandmother last week. 3-0 pitch. Up high again, ball 4. Where was this at last inning?
Between both teams.
First walk between both pitchers. That's amazing on a high school level.
Now batting. Second base.
Wind still blowing out hard from left to right toward the right field. Is Scotty Mitchell back to the top of the order, but Scotty has singled sandwiched around a couple of caught lookings.
That only walk statistic comes courtesy of Ed Lumen, Herald Star.
Ed's a little quicker to me on that. I would have caught it probably way too late. I was quelled by Lumen. There's a pitch in there for a strike to Mitchell.
Folks, OVAC Championship Baseball being brought to you by on Ohio Valley Sports Online, Clancy Printing, Domino's Pizza, Basil Sports Bar and Grill, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, and the Zach Caloris Foundation.
The 0-1 pitch. Curveball. That drops in on the corner for strike 2.
Now's the time you got to take the bat off your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not going to see anything.
I throw another back-breaking curveball. 0-2 pitch. This one's chopped in front of the plate.
Got a chance.
Tough play. Neal comes in. No play. Nowhere to go. Infield single for Scotty Mitchell, and the bases are now loaded with nobody out.
It's as good as a bunt.
Over to third goes Duggan. Zorni to second. Mitchell at first. Stimbo starting to get in a better part of their order as Dom DeFrancis, the number 2 hitter, steps in. He is 1 for 3.
Yeah, you got DeFrancis, and then you get Koski to follow.
You need 4 to tie, 5 to go ahead. First baseman Cottle standing in front of the runner there. Neal is a couple steps up in front of third. This one's hit in the air toward second. It's going to drop in for a base hit. 1 runner will score. They're going to wave the second runner to cut off and to throw in time. 2 runs are in, runners at the corners, and nobody out.
Good base running there by Big Red. Piro knew what he had on the bases out there and sent the runner.
Mitchell moves over to third. The eyes for DeFrancis. And with the infield playing in, that snuck its way out the right field. If they're playing normal depth, that second baseman might have had a shot at it. No.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
Now batting the pitcher, number
So now
5,
runners on the corner
Koski.
in a 5-3 ball game. Nico Koski with a chance to help his own cause. And the pitch sails away. So 2 in. Makes it a 5-3 game. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Taylor needs a strikeout or a double play ball here. From the stretch. Checks for left field. Patrick is there. Lefty makes the catch. They'll tag the runner. He will come in to score easily. They'll keep the runner at first. 3 in the inning. It's a 5-4 ball game.
And the Red has battled back.
Sacrifice fly by Koski.
Catcher Kaysen Sutton.
Yeah, so Clayton Chris unable to return to the lineup. And Sutton will step in.
Now batting catcher Kaysen Sutton.
He's a sophomore. Pretty good sized kid for a sophomore. First pitch in there for a strike. Kaysen got a different first name, huh? Kaysen spelled C-A-E-S-E-N?
C-A-E-S-E-N.
Pitch, curveball, line shot, center field, base hit. Zorni had to wait for a second because it went over the head of the second baseman, Owen, to make sure it wasn't caught. And now runners at first and second with 1 out.
It's DeFrancis at second base.
Now batting
That'll bring up
the first baseman,
Quinn
number
McCoy,
19,
the number
Quinn
5 hitter.
McCoy.
No visit to the mound yet from the Morgantown staff.
It's going to let him go.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a wild pitch right here.
4 runs, 10 hits for Steubenville.
How about a wild pitch?
4 hits in this inning. Fastball up and in.
5 in the end.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a walk.
This is what you find out what your pitcher's about if you're the Morgantown. Oh,
1-0 lifted. Infield. Are they going to call the infield fly? Nobody's going to get it. It's going to drop in. They called it, but they called the infield fly and sliding in the third safe. Did he call the infield fly? He put his hand up, and Morgantown's manager is going to come out. He did put his hand up like he was calling the infield fly, and now the manager wants to say, wait a minute. You called the infield fly. You put your hand up, which is the indication of the infield fly. And they'll have to see. Well, you don't have to catch it. The runner would. Yeah, the runner's going to.
Well, they didn't make the call.
No. So interesting question for you baseball fans. He calls infield fly. If he does, then the batter's automatically out. Now, if you have the runner go from second to third and they catch it and tag the base, is he out? No, he's not, because it's no longer a force. So the manager's asking the home plate umpire, did you call infield fly? If he says no, then I think he's telling him you got to go back to your dugout.
They didn't catch the ball. That's the problem.
No, that's not the problem. Like, just keep quiet down there. You don't know. Doesn't matter. Lady, you're just sounding more silly by the second. So the bases are now loaded.
Well, Hayden Savage has made solid contact 2 out of 3 times.
Down by 1, bases loaded, 1 out. Taylor from the stretch to Savage and offers. This is fisted. This is going to be a tough play. The shortstop coming in. He's going to throw home for the force out, and he got him.
Wow, that was a close play at home.
Well, the Francis got a late start because they didn't know the ball was going to be caught, so he had to wait till it hit the grass, and that probably cost him the run right there. So good play, heads up.
Absolutely close play, but a really good play.
So McCoy goes to second.
Now batting the shortstop, number 2, Carlo Biasi.
Now a timeout call by Morgantown's manager. So 5-4, 2 outs, bases loaded. I'll be back after this.
Clancy Printing Apparel, located at 263 Main Street in Wintersville. They do screen printing and embroidery, signs and banners. Visit their showroom to see all the latest styles and custom printing. Get your logo or company slogan printed or embroidered on your shirt, jackets, you name it. Clancy Printing is a perfect choice for business promotion, parties, reunions, or any special occasion. Give them a call at 275-4070 or stop by today.
Ninth guy to bat in the order, Carlo Biasi. Bases loaded, 2 down. And a 1-run deficit for the Red. First pitch to Biasi down low for a ball. Simwide bases loaded, 1 out. A flare into the infield, dropped in. Francis was eliminated at home. Simwell's going to get a pinch runner here. Calvin Bickerstaff's going to come in, and he's going to run for Casey Sutton.
Number 13, Calvin Bickerstaff.
So relying on the long stride and speed of Bickerstaff to.
So McCoy. Replace McCoy. That was out at second base.
All right, you're right.
Sutton's
Forgot
at
to
third.
move this guy over to third here. So 1-0 count to Biasi. Taylor delivers. Up high, 2-0.
That one might have been worthy of the Buzz the Tower.
Yeah, Buzz the Tower. I forgot.
Nowhere to put him.
Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Too much salt from the pumpkin. 2-0 count to Biasi. Probably going to have the take sign on. Fastball in there for a strike, 2-1. Big pitch for Taylor. Harder to come back from 3-0.
No doubt. Take till you get a strike, which they did.
So it's a 2-1 count. Taylor from the stretch and the offering. Fastball line, driving to right, left center field. This one's going to drop in for a base hit. He goes gap. 1-run scores. Bickerstaff scores. And Hayden will be held up at third base. A 2-run double by Biasi has given Steubenville the lead.
Yep, Hayden Savage held up at third base, and Biasi celebrates out there at second with a 2-run double.
Coming around to score is the bench runner. And McCoy comes around this.
No, it's Bickerstaff.
Bickerstaff and McCoy. Two guys coming to score.
Sutton and Bickerstaff score.
Savage goes to third. And Ethan Duggan, who got all this thing started with a single, steps in. Big Red with a 5 spot at top of the 7th inning, lead at 6-5.
That's what they talk about, folks. You never put the bats away until it's over. And Steubenville has left them out and has taken the lead 6-5.
That's the beauty about baseball. There's no time clock. 2-1 pitch, curveball. Drops in. Actually, it's 1-1. Excuse me. Richie threw me off. 1-1 count to Duggan. And the pitch. Curve stays up high.
We get smarter as we go along, Ed.
I want to. Dan has to go cut grass for the 13th time this week. 2-1 offering. Up high, 3-1.
We don't even have it. Terry Pines, the fairways at Terry Pines look pretty darn good. I was there. I picked them up earlier today, but apparently
I think you get one of them street parkers to cut it for him. You could cut Dan's backyard with a goat. 3-1 offering. Curveball up high. Ball. Is that ball 4? I thought it was ball 4. Well, it's full count. All right. So now, 3-2 count, second and third. 1-run lead for Steubenville. And Taylor's offering. Fastball, foul, out of play.
That was fouled off the right side.
Got a pumpkin seed stuck in my throat.
Well, you have to chew them.
We touching me, Rich. 3-2 count to Duggan. And the offering. Fastball, fouled out of play again.
Duggan keeps on battling.
Yep. Just like John Travolta, he's staying alive. Taylor's throwing a lot of pitches this inning, giving up a lot of hits. 6 hits in the inning. This one's hit in the left field. Another base hit. Here comes Savage. He will score easy. They'll hold the runner up. Coming behind him at third base, that's Biasi because the ball wasn't hit that strong. And another run comes in. 6 in the inning, 7-5, Steubenville.
Some insurance there for the Red, 7-5.
So that's Savage that scores. And moving over to third base is Biasi. Duggan with 2 hits in the inning.
Yeah, he got it started.
And Luke Zorney steps in. Doubled and scored, walked and scored. First pitch, line drive, left center field, base hit, score. 7th spot in the inning.
Absolutely teeing off right now on the young man from Morgantown, Caleb Taylor.
I think he has run out of gas, and finally, after all the damage has been done, they're going to pull him here in the top of the 7th. 7 runs in, an 8-5 Steubenville lead on 15 hits. Timeout. We'll be back after these messages.
The Zach Colaris Foundation is a proud sponsor of this OVAC championship game. The Zach Colaris Foundation is dedicated to improving the lives of local children through fundraising and community events. The largest event held every year for the past 3 years has been the Zach Colaris Foundation Golf Outing, which is usually late summer. Do not miss this event this year. It's fun. You meet local legends as well as national athletes. And most importantly, you help the foundation raise the fund for its cause. Recent donations went to the Jefferson County All-Star Basketball Team, the Jefferson County Drug Task Force. The Zach Colaris Foundation is thrilled to bring you this OVAC championship game.
Basil Sports Bar and Grill, winner of 3 Best of the Best awards, is located on Main Street in Weirton. You come in as a fan, you leave as a friend. Basil Sports Bar and Grill specializes in wings and burgers. You have to try their amazing selection of homemade burgers and wings. Too many delicious flavors to mention. Head on over to Basil Sports Bar and Grill to watch your favorite sport, have a drink, and try out the amazing menu. They have something for everyone and a huge beer menu with almost unlimited varieties. Basil Sports Bar and Grill. Go to basilsportsbar.com. Want to become a proud sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you.
Now batting the second baseman, Scott Mitchell.
So we go back to the top of the order. 7 runs are in for Steubenville. Mitchell bats for the second time in the inning. He's the third Big Red batter to bat for the second time in the inning. And the new pitcher is Petty. Charlie
Petty
on the mound. And the first pitch was up high. And the next offering, that's down low. So 2-0 now on Mitchell.
Tough situation for Petty to come into. Steubenville's already racked up 8 hits in the inning.
First and second with 2 down. A lot of this comes after 2 outs, most of it. From the stretch and the pitch. That's in there for a strike, 2-1. Game to follow at 4 o'clock. The Cameron Dragons take on Weird Madonna in the 1A championship. And the 2-1 offering. Swing and a miss on a tailing fastball. Mitchell is 2 for 4. 2 singles, 2 strikeouts, and a run scored. I need to get something else to eat besides
pumpkin
gummy
seeds.
Worms and pumpkin seeds and chocolate. 2-2. Curveball, did he go? They said, yes, he did. They'll have to grab it. They'll have to throw it to first base, and they get him there. So Mitchell strikes out, but here in the 7th inning, Steubenville played 7 runs on 8 hits, 6 stranded pairs. We head to the bottom of the 7th, 8-5 Steubenville.
The J.E. Foster Funeral Home has been proudly serving the communities of Toronto and Smithfield and all of Jefferson County for over 30 years. They are a family-owned funeral home, and they offer funeral and cremation services tailored to meet your needs, and they do so with professionalism, compassion, dignity, and respect. Jeff and Jay Foster would like to wish the best of luck to Toronto Red Knights and all of the teams up and down the Ohio Valley. If you or someone you know would like more information on how their family can help you guide your family in this time of need, please visit their website, www.jefosterfh.com. That is www.jefosterfh.com. Their motto, our emphasis on family, carries over to yours. J.E. Foster Funeral Home, a proud sponsor of the Coaches Show.
Looking for help with your financial needs? Deanna Ball & Company has a full staff of certified CPAs that have been serving you since 1949. No matter how big or small, get the personalized professional service and senior management involvement that you deserve. Call us today.
Shortstop, number 11, Quentin Smith.
Well, back to action here at Vaquero Field. Bottom of the 7th, Steubenville leads 8-5.
Wow. And we thought about 10 or 15 minutes ago, you'd be sitting pretty after a 3-run blast from Neal in the 5th, gives your team a 5-1 lead, and Juggernaut goes through you in the 7th inning. Curveball from Koski. Drops in for a ball. Looked pretty good.
I was going to say, I was waiting for the strike call, but didn't get it.
Don't tighten up now. 1-0 count. They're at the top of the order. Quentin Smith. And he takes ball 2. 8 runs, 15 hits, 1 error for Steubenville. 5 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error for Morgantown. Koski's next off. That drops in for a strike, 2-1.
Other than one mistake, we talked about it during commercial break. Other than one mistake that Koski made, he's pitched a pretty decent ball game for the Red.
2-1. Fouled out a player with the right side, 2-2. Yeah. Hammered it. 2-2 count.
It was definitely hit a long way.
Fastball. Overthrew that one. Sails outside for a ball, 3-2.
Just got to settle down and make the pitches that you need to make right now.
Into the wide, the 3-2 pitch. Down low, ball 4. Leadoff hitter is aboard. And that is just our second walk of the day.
Number 2, Carter Patrick.
Smith's been on 3 out of the 4 times. A single, double, walk, 2 runs scored. Carter Patrick steps in. 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. Lefty.
Like to see a lazy ground ball out there, the middle of the infield, turn 2.
Look out. Good block up by Sutton at catcher. Steubenville kids will enjoy their prom tonight. Spend all that money on gowns and tuxes for 3 hours.
Along with Catholic Central and some other local schools, all
I think there's 12
have proms
altogether
tonight. Tonight?
I think. Well, yesterday and today, a guy at the radio station this morning does a show said that he talked to Tux guy and he said they had 12 of them. 12 schools. There's a fastball in there, 2-1 for Carter Patrick. 2-1. Wow. Outside for 3-1. Just got a text from the Chris family. He got hit in the right orbital bone.
Orbital, that's the eye socket.
3-1. And that's down low, ball 4. So back-to-back walks, and Freddie's seen enough, I think. He's coming out to see his left-hander. So timeout on the field. We'll be back after these messages.
Now is the time of year to clean your home, so call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today. It's a toll-free call, 866-276-1418. 866-276-1418. It's carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, oriental rugs, pet odors. It's all done by trained and certified staff, too. Get your home clean with Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration. Call now, 866-276-1418.
When you need electrical work for your home or business, you need it done right the first time. The IBEW provides professional electrical contractors and tradesmen that undergo extensive training and apprenticeships to ensure the best service and safety for your electrical needs. Our quality jobs in the community.
Oh, you don't play till late tonight.
So Caleb Taylor, the pitcher, who moved over to first base, will step in. 2 on, nobody out. Takes the ball down low. So Nico Koski has walked a couple, and now Freddie's going to come back out.
Well, we have a second. We'll talk about the sponsors of today's game. Our championship game brought to you on Ohio Valley Sports Online by Clancy Printing, Domino's, Basil Sports Bar and Grill, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, and the Zach Kalaris Foundation.
Nico Koski is going to come out of the ball game at pitcher. And Koski will go down play right field. So that's Koski there. So timeout on the field as we have a pitching change. We'll be back after these messages.
Looking for a place to feed your team after the game? Look no further than Domino's in Steubenville, 740-264-5501, where you can place your order for a large 3-topping pizza, pickup only at $7.99. That's Domino's in Steubenville. And don't forget, folks, Domino's new dinner bell makes it easier than ever to call everyone to gather around their Domino's favorites. Ring it once when you place your order, and the dinner bell will automatically ring again when Domino's tracker says your order is out for delivery. Take advantage of Domino's special today. That's a large 3-topping pizza, $7.99, pickup only. Give them a call. Domino's in Steubenville, 740-264-5501.
Clancy Printing, Apparel, and Clothing is located at 263 Main Street in Wintersville. They do screen printing and embroidery, signs, and banners. Visit their showroom to see all the latest styles and custom printing. Get your logo or company slogan printed or embroidered on your shirts, hats, jackets, you name it. Clancy Printing is a perfect choice for business promotion, parties, reunions, or any special occasion. Give them a call at 275-4070 or stop by today.
Thanks a lot for following us at Ohio Valley Sports Online. Why not visit our webpage at ohiovalleysportsonline.com? It's the way to go for sports fans around the globe to follow your favorite local sports teams.
Well, Koski's out at pitcher. Dylan Cunningham steps in. Koski moves out to right field, replacing Savage. It's a 1-0 count to Taylor, and the pitch by Cunningham is chopped on the ground towards second base. They bobble, they throw on to first, and they got him just in time. Third base coach, the manager, is not happy, but the first base coach not arguing. So if he's not arguing, then the third base guy shouldn't be arguing either.
Homer had him called out before he was out. It was predetermined.
Number 25, third base.
4-3. Are you saying that he jumped the gun, right?
I think Homer jumped the gun. He called him out before he was actually to the base.
So the runner's at second and third with one out. That'll bring up Devin Neal, he of the 3-run homer back in the fifth. And the pitch. In there for a low strike. 0-1.
Neal wasn't too happy about the strike call. But there's nothing you can do.
From the stretch, the 0-1. A curveball stays outside. Nice job by Kason Sutton.
Sutton's made a couple good stops in relief of Clayton Chris, who left with an injury, unfortunately.
1-1 count. That wind's still blowing hard out toward right field. And a pitch. Down low, 2-1. So this game is getting interesting. Coming up on the 2-hour mark. We were cruising along, fellas.
That's what we mentioned, and all of a sudden the brakes
through the first 4 innings
were pressed.
This one's hammered into right center field. It's going to get into the gap and bounce off the fence. 1 run will score. The second run will score as Neal comes into second base with a sliding double. And 2 runs are in. It's an 8-7 ball game. Still with just 1 out. Neal just hammered it.
That was smoked out there into the power alley and scored 2 runs. And now they're going to pinch run for Neal out there at second base. Number 10, Zach Brennan, is going to come in. And
Neal's got 5 RBIs, all in the last 3 innings. So it's an 8-7 ball game. So the insurance runs that Steubenville got in the top half of the 7th, helping out right now.
They are.
With a runner in scoring position, and Matthews will step in. Matthews is 0 for 3. Curveball drops in for a strike. That looks really slow.
I was going to say, that was a lazy curveball.
You could tee off on that thing. Neal is 3 for 4, single, double, home run, 5 RBIs. And the 0-1. Another curve. Stays inside, 1-1.
Big out here.
The OVAC Class 1A championship game comes your way at about 4 o'clock. Weird Madonna takes on Cameron. The Dragons, as Sean Connor would say. It's a dragon. Curveball hit on the ground. It's going to be a tough play. It's going to go off the glove. They got a runner coming up. They got him hung up. They throw it in there, and they reach in and tag him out. Nice job.
It's a heck of a recovery. Heck of a recovery down there by third baseman Ethan Duggan.
The runner gambled. He got a G&L, gambled and lost because the ball rolled off of Duggan's glove, got past Biasi at short. Biasi recovers as Duggan runs to the bag. The runner going there trying to get ahead of him is tagged out at third for the second out. The runner down at first on a fielder's choice.
Yeah, and we talked about the needle popping the balloon for Big Red a few innings ago. That's a big out for Steubenville here in the bottom of the 7th.
Curveball inside. That was actually a base hit because it didn't happen to play until afterwards, so it's a single. So 2 down. The runner at first base is Matthews, and Kurzik, the catcher, up. 1-run ball game. Another curveball lifted in the air towards center field. Zorni is out there, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. And Steubenville has won the OVAC 5A championship with a dramatic 8-7 win over Morgantown.
What a heck of a ball game. Steubenville down 5-1. They played 7 in the top of the 7th and come away with a victory. And I guess all you can say is wow to that one because they put the bat on the ball when they needed to. They never gave up. And it's a very classic Fred Hetherington baseball team that just battled to the end.
Wow, what a comeback for the Red to win it. Morgantown lost back-to-back games this year.
Yeah, for the first time last night, they lost to Ripley, breaking their 17-game win streak. And then today they come in here and are defeated in the OVAC 5A championship by Steubenville by a score of 8-7.
Yeah, great comeback for Fred Hetherington's team. They now go to 16-5. Morgantown drops to 22-4. Take a timeout. Back to wrap it up after this. What the hell?
Basil Sports Bar and Grill, winner of 3 Best of the Best awards, is located on Main Street in Weirton. You come in as a fan, you leave as a friend. Basil Sports Bar and Grill specializes in wings and burgers. You have to try their amazing selection of homemade burgers and wings. Too many delicious flavors to mention. Head on over to Basil Sports Bar and